Right, let's Mag's here as well. Cool. Can we get full buffs? Let's get going. Same sheeps as SSD mages, if that's okay. Plus in chat, if you remember what your icon was, please. Thank you. Diggles, can you take Skull for tonight?
Sure thing.
The Legionnaires, Whirlwind and Cleave. Can we make sure Millie and the raid don't get clipped by those? Shal, can you take Orange?
Of course.
Zoe, can you take Purple Diamond? Plus in chat, Zoe, if you get just as a confirmation, please. Yeah, Purple Diamond. Yep. Zoe, Shal, if you tank here, and Zoe, if you tank yours here. Two
Any
corners.
specific place you want to go?
No, it's Skull just does a judgment and some other crap that's just dispellable.
Yeah.
Repurpose, can you primarily dispel, please? Cleanse. Tox, you're not tanking anything on this pack at the moment, so you also dispel as well for this one.
Yeah, you want me in Holy Queue?
No, just same tank here, but just prio it.
Yeah.
Right, let's just get going. The patrol's just left us, so we should be absolutely golden. Sheeps really quick, please. Mages up front, just with the tanks. Pull when you're ready. Radar, step back just so you don't get cleaved and whirlwind. Do not AoE, do not AoE. Let the sheeps go. Pull the skull into the raid. Nice! If any of the sheeps break, just don't AoE. Flem careful of the whirlwind. Range, start killing purple. Melee would move out if either of them whirlwind, just keep an eye on them. Keep sheeps, we'll do square next. Zoe, can you please not apply lacerate when we're doing sheets targets? If it breaks, just taunt and then just stop auto. We're just going to resheep, you don't need to tank it. Good. Take Moon and then we'll take the patrol as they come. So we're going to wait for the patrol. Just stay back here, guys. Do not chain pull these. Pull when you're ready. Separate them. Diggles, you've got salve.
That's why. Thank you.
Welcome.
It's because we have 4 paladins. It's so rare.
Rainy, can you kick cross when we're doing it like that, I guess?
Can't kick it.
Never mind then.
Cannot
Just
get
have
that.
to, cannot kick, have to out pump.
Sure, we got the damage for that.
Oh. Whirlwind, melee.
There's always one melee.
It's always one of that.
Alright, he's got his new weapon in him.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's extra stamina from it will help him.
There's no stamina on it. You melon.
It's actually not.
There's none all.
Oh,
Melon. What the?
I
What a
accept
shit
it as a
weapon.
compliment.
Yeah, what a terrible weapon.
No stam.
Lily should have got Deep Thunder or Storm Herald.
Where Cross and Purple Diamond are, to keep them tanked exactly there. Sheep the 3 and pull the skull towards the raid. Single buffs on Lonatha. Mages at the front. And go when you're ready. Just chill a sec on skull, single target. And pull it back for Tiggles and towards you. Perfect. That'll do. I'll cross next. Melee, just be careful with the whirlwind. Sir. Moon and then square. Exactly the same again. Tank the cross and diamond on the sheep spots, just exactly where they are, separated left and right. Don't AoE, shall, by accident, I guess. Don't swipe Zoe. And then we'll pull the skull towards us and shoot the rest. Go when you're ready. You having fun, Tox?
Yeah.
You enjoying yourself? Don't touch it. Good job. Really good job.
I'm gonna go explore this dungeon.
Don't touch it. It'll get reshaped. Come kill squares straight away. Boom. Star. Nice and clean. Good job. Shal's just same as usual, yeah?
Yep, just tell who's gonna heal me and then I'll pull.
Our 3 healers already here, waiting for you.
Alright.
Pixu, just go forward, I guess, and be ready. Repurpose stay there, and I'll be in the middle.
Oh, fuck me.
Diggles and Zoe, pick up the 2 normal elites, please, as soon as you can. Good job, Tox. Bring it through. Can you taunt it, Shell, so it's all yours? Keep the main ad away.
He got taunted by Shell, so.
Ah, right, okay. Do they enrage if they're close or something, or is it just a good way of keeping it clean?
They silence.
No, it looks, yeah, just splitting them up. I mean, it looks just like it's just because it's clean.
Knockback and things, isn't it? Yeah, clean.
Yeah, yeah. Good. Same again. Stick to the side of the walls, guys, if you don't want to get knocked about too much while we're pulling. And don't do anything to threat the bats. No visual, you'll be fine. Dispel Shell's silence if one of yous didn't. Yeah, repurpose of that actually, that's good. Tox and Shell gonna be our soakers. Stand somewhere decent, don't double pull.
I'll take the last
Go max range with it maybe, see if we can recover this. Keep skull, take the other one, absolute max range.
You need to tank them on top of each other or you're killing the whole raid, dude.
Max range, this isn't gonna work if you. Okay. Stack up. That's not max range, Douglas.
You can't outrange the bow.
No.
Yeah.
See? Easy. No
Even
worries.
Shadow nerfed. Wasn't as close as I thought it was gonna be.
I think we're all just having flashbacks to when that one invaded like 7 times, and it took us like 10 minutes to kill him.
You know.
Welcome back to Listertainment,
Just to
the
be clear,
channel with the
I'm
most
tanking
deceptive
these.
name in all of
Or
YouTube.
not.
Are you
Just
ready
talk
to
some
see some
shall, but
punches that
it's
never
so
landed,
good.
or were so fast,
Yeah, it
or
doesn't
just
matter, but
grazed
yeah,
the other
just
guy
pick up
that
and
many
fight for it.
people believed were phantom punches? In other words, punches that
Well, I
shouldn't
just
have
have
knocked
to charge.
anybody out.
Yeah.
But these guys went down hard.
You did good.
Of course, most of these
I
did
just want
land,
to pull
you
more.
just didn't see them. But with other angles, you can actually see
pulling
them land. And obviously, there will be some where the fighters just went down after not getting touched.
Yeah, I'd
And
suggest
these
stacking
are
fast
truly
if
the
you don't want to get
phantom
one shot, by the
punches
way.
that come from fixed fights. Well, it's hard to see that phantom punch from that angle, and everybody who saw it on TV thought that this had to be the greatest acting of a knockout they had ever seen. But now, let's take a look from another angle. Even from this angle, the punch looks like it's nothing, but it just landed in the perfect spot to put this guy out and freeze him up. The punch that the victim landed was also pretty good, and it did hurt the other guy for a brief second too. And for those of you who still think that this is a phantom punch, I have to reiterate that there is no one that could act this good. Not even Tom Hanks. This one comes after a phantom punch fooled the referee. I don't know how, since he's right there, looking at it, but just take a look.
You see Kalajic trying to set the tempo.
There is no possible way that that referee didn't see that that hit never landed. And it was just that Radovic Kalajic lost his footing as his right foot rolled over. The referee counted this as a knockdown, and to make it worse, Marcus Brown hit the guy while he was on the ground. And instead of the referee taking a point for this, or at least warning Brown, he counted the knockdown. Kalajic went on to lose this fight, and it was due to this, even though he did get a legitimate knockdown himself in the 6th round. He lost via a split decision, with the deciding score being 76-75, meaning this knockdown cost him at least a
Quick
draw.
mana break.
Kimbo Slice and Data 5000 had one of the most tiring fights you will ever see. They gave it their all, and you can see that that led to this phantom punch.
And you saw the shoulder shrug right there? It lets me know, like, he's totally out of it. His mind is telling him to punch, but his body doesn't.
Data got connected here with the softest left hook that Kimbo has ever thrown.
Off a highway overpass. Old Kenneth White. A 5th defendant, 19-year-old Kyle Anger, has already pled guilty as an adult to 2nd-degree murder. The teens threw a 6-pound rock off a highway overpass, puncturing the windshield of a passing car, striking White in the head. The driver, Stephen Anther, seeing his friend injured, immediately called 911
Is that all
for
of them?
help.
Of course, you have a person who pulled 2, so it goes faster.
Oh, I called mana break because I thought there was one more. Great. Diggles, your platform 3 normally, yeah? That's
Yep,
what you're used
3 and
to.
4. 3 and 4.
Yeah, and you go to 4 when it goes to 1, do you?
White, a
Yeah,
father
cool.
of 4, engaged to be married,
Tox,
died shortly
you,
afterwards at the hospital.
understand the assignment of
The 4 defendants all agreed to
opposites.
plead
Have you
guilty
done
to
this?
manslaughter with
Yeah.
one stipulation.
So,
Yeah, it's either.
That they be
So-
tried as juveniles.
yeah, so you're going to be
not
tanking the
adults.
opposites. So when it
Judge
starts on
Joseph
2, you're going to be at
Farah is
number
tasked
what?
with accepting or rejecting that stipulation. As Judge Farah weighs his decision, several factors
5.
work
You're
against
gonna be
the
at 5, yeah?
teens, including the fact that for these boys, dropping
when it moves to
objects from
1, where you gonna
overpasses
be?
was apparently a regular
Check
pastime.
finding the picture.
6. You're going to be at 6, aren't you?
Nor was it done at a single location.
And if it moves to 3,
the rocks and
where are you
other
gonna be?
items were gathered
Uh,
from other locations. loaded
Yeah,
in a
6, yeah,
truck,
yeah, yeah.
And then
Gonna be-
driven
yeah?
to overpasses
Yeah.
to throw them
so if it's
over.
at Diggles, you're going to be at 6.
Also thrown at other
At
times
3.
and other locations.
At the start at 2, you're going to be at
Tire
5,
irons,
because that's its opposite, yeah?
a
Plus 3.
muffler, a shopping
When the boss goes
a
to 1,
shopping
it can
cart,
go to its next platform, so you need to be at 6,
a
which is
couch.
next to 1.
What was the purpose
And Diggles takes
in
over the
this
opposite
game
job,
called
only on platform 1.
overpassing? And when did it stop?
In terms of you being, yeah?
When somebody was killed.
Additionally, the teens made light
And then
of
if
the
it moves
horrific
over to
crime
Stiggles on
through
3, you'll be at
dozens of
6.
heartless
2, you'll be at
Snapchat
5.
messages.
1, you'll be at 6.
51 times the letters
Stiggles takes it immediately at 3.
LMAO.
If it goes to
or
1,
ha-ha
Gramps, can you be the
appear in
first
messages,
Mana Fiend?
And many after it was learned that they had killed somebody. Lay low for a while and everything will be fine. Only way you get in trouble is if a...
Zoe,
Don't say the word,
I'll
it's spelled
just show you, you should only really care about 2 numbers,
rats,
so you'll be
So
okay.
you better hope he didn't give in already.
So, Zoe, you'll
or
start
else
tanking here at
you're
2.
Going to the slammer.
As Kenneth White's grieving mother watches from the gallery, Judge Farah announces his decision.
And then if it moves to 3, Zoe, you let Diggles take it, Digglesworth, the warrior.
Once
If
that
it moves to
decision
1,
is issued, the 4 defendants
to,
withdraw their guilty plea
run to
and
1
choose
as soon
to go
as
to
you can,
trial.
which is
While awaiting trial, 3 of the teens remain in custody
left
without
of this,
bond, while a 4th, Alexander
and then if he goes
Miller,
back to 2,
is
it's
out
your
on
responsibility.
$25,000
If
bond.
he goes to 6, Tox will have it.
As for the 5th defendant, Kyle Anger, who's already pled guilty to second-degree murder, he begins
When
serving
he's
a
at 6,
sentence of 39
you'll be
months to
waiting
20
at 1
years
in case it comes
Michigan
back,
State
yeah?
Prison.
Which is
They
the
were all in it
platform
together.
close, yeah?
All of them. Equal fault.
And then if it moves from 1 to 2, you need
Next,
to
we
feral
head to the
charge back
S.
to
James
2.
Foxman
And
Justice
Talendra will
Center
do
in
the
Daytona
second Mana
Beach,
Fiend.
Florida.
And you'll come back tank it here at number 2.
Alright, Miss Cook, come on up.
The woman being sworn in is 18-year-old Keandria Cook. Cook's in court today to receive
When
a
it's at 6,
sentence for
Diggles, you'll
using
be
a
at 4, is
dating
that correct,
app
yeah?
to set up a
That
robbery
has to be right, yeah?
ended with another teen
No,
being
I'm
shot.
at 3 then.
The teen survived. Cook has accepted a plea deal
6
that will
and 3,
drop
yeah,
a
of course, that's the
conspiracy
opposite.
charge, which carried a
Second.
maximum penalty of life
And
in
when it's
prison.
at 1,
The
you're at
counts of
4,
carjacking,
sorry.
attempted carjacking
Yeah.
with a deadly
Yeah, so
weapon,
you do the opposites
felony
when it's 1 and
battery
6.
are still in
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, good.
Alright, come on up, Miss Cook. You get to say the final words.
Fantastic.
I just want to say that
Ranged, 0 threat, you can pump.
that
Joey,
I still think
it's
so.
incredibly important you stay on the edge and make sure we have line of sight.
My boyfriend
That's one of the main issues we can encounter here. I'll call the fire. We've seen it happen on the second rotation, so chances are it's probably even possible from the first if you're really unlucky. But I'll call it. I'll stare and watch. Shall your adsman, of course. Right.
Maybe the melee don't go in when Tox is tanking again.
Yes, sorry, that's correct. Due to the taunting issue we have with the target of target taunt from a paladin, if the boss goes from 1 to 6 and goes to Tox, or it goes across the platform to Tox, melee I wouldn't go in. If a rogue wants to go in with evasion, that's probably the only possible, but I would say not even risk it anyway, and just let the ranged pump. As soon as it transfers to a tauntable tank, melee, then just get back in on it. Good shout. Right, consumes oils, food. Let's go.
I'll try to call out if I resist taunt. But,
Please do. Check
I'm
your
just looking in the
Palabuffs.
chat as well.
There's 4 paladins today. You should have every Palabuff that you need.
I could
Yeah.
use a light buff instead of salvation, please. On Diggles.
Yeah, Stigglesworth. If it's Tox, you're absolutely max range, unfortunately.
No, it's Lothana.
Luthana, have you given? Can you give Diggles light? And then we should be ready to go. Zoe, pull up on the next go. And get to the edge already, please, for line of sight. There you go.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that
Seems odd. My DBM timer's still broken on this fight. Can someone call, please?
It's 5 seconds left. Platform switch.
Diggles.
Mine is currently bugged as well.
Line of sight. Good.
Ah, fuck, man.
Is your there and taunt, I guess, please? Give us line of sight. Timer? How long does he have left? Spam visual.
Just 5 seconds.
Really good. It's going opposite. No, it's going plane full of hit. Sorry. Melting it down.
Rape.
Alright. Zoe should be there as soon as you can. Should get 2 flame buffets. Keep in line of sight, Zoe. Really good job. That's perfect. Druids, can we just see our as soon as possible? We need Tox up, I think, is a priority. If Azul can sprint, or one of the rest does, just sprints.
I'll get Tox.
Thank you.
10 seconds left.
Should I see our Isabel?
CR whoever you can. Yes, please. 1 Shadow Fiend, please. Good job.
One healer go heal Tox, but the other side.
I'll go.
Who's doing the tanking with me in phase 2? Is Zoe?
Yeah, I'm suing some.
Diggle's main and Zoe be second on threat, hopefully. If Zoe outpumps you, there's nothing better to do, is there?
Use cooldowns.
Use a cooldown. Step back a tiny bit. Line of sight. Got it. That was really good, Diggles. Good last stand.
I think you need to taunt Diggles. There you go.
Melly, I know I said I'd call it, but it is still something you need to look out for yourself. I was concentrating at that point.
Down.
Again. Don't press spacebar when you jump off, because you keep extra height. I was visual
Get ready,
again.
Zoe. Get ready, Zoe.
Get ready. Stay at the ramp, Zoe. Mana Fiend to Talendo if you've got one. Shadow Fiend, sorry. Perfect, thank you. Bear charge as soon as you can. Zoe's got it. Taunt. As soon as you can, Zoe. Taunt.
Yeah, just get it down.
Melee jump off, I think.
2%, yeah. Melee jump now. These deaths are just so avoidable. Gow the middle.
Rip off Tox, please.
Diggles and Zoe, get ready to go in straight away. Diggles, try pick up as a primary, please. Good. Lightly spread. Don't get hit by the same fire. Good. We're going to pop Hero on the land. When it lands next, we're going to pop Hero. Apparently it's soon. Range DPS, remember you can still DPS on this phase when it goes up. Now. Dark Star. We're gonna go east. Snake traps, 2 hunters, snake traps. Yeah, you've already done it, really good. Lightly spread as you run away. Pick it up as soon as you can. He's got it. Hero. Let's put some serious damage down now and lightly spread. Dak, you're in fire for 4 stacks, mate.
Ah, taunt again.
Taunt off Diggles. Zoe, taunt off Diggles. He's got the debuff. Perfect, thank you. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Good job, Zoe. Keep it up. Keep this tanking perfect. Stack. We're gonna go west. Snake traps. Shell will be taking more and more damage. Tox, are you trying to split the damage between us? Yeah?
Yeah.
Split and move. Split and move.
You take it, Zoe.
Lightly spread.
Can someone innovate?
No, the 2 casters will have used theirs. So we can, Zoe, can you innovate to, the priest, Talendo, when you're not tanking? Perfect. Stack. We're gonna go north. Snake traps. Don't DPS these embers, by the way, obviously. Spread lightly. Diggles will be tanking right now. Six and a half minutes to berserk. Keep it going. I think we're gonna start getting one shot on the dive bomb. Zoe taunt, yeah? Perfect.
Dive bomb now, it should be.
Soon. I think our paladins are gonna start dying soon, but have you split the embers the best you can between the 2 tanks?
Yeah.
We're gonna go southeast, where I've pinged. Just follow the star. Lightly spread when you get there. Don't turn your back on them, Tox. You can't do that, mate. Be really careful about that. Diggle's debuff is fading, so it might be a taunt switch soon, healers. On Zoe at the moment. Switch now, we're on Diggles. Keep these 2 paladins up, good job. Stack. Gonna go west. Oh my god. Spread lightly when you get there. We're still healing Diggles. One add on Addy. Oh, you got it? Good. Really good. Good job. We're still on Diggles. There might be a tank switch soon. Tank switch now.
Taunt.
Healing Zoe now. Stack.
North.
Yes, north. Good call. Keep Tox up now. Cell died. Keep Tox up. Done. Taunt as much as you can, Tox. Holy shit.
Alright. Clean as fuck.
Imagine dying to buff it there.
Well played.
I can't even explain it, man. We were like, I think
You
the three of us
were down,
were convinced for 3 seconds he was just going to the other side. We were already walking across. Like, and then you called it out.
I saw when Isuel died as well. Every time it did it though, my camera positioning was really poor, so I couldn't solid call as well. So I was actually relying on people to understand when it was.
It's much easier for you guys up there to see it, so I think you guys need to rely on yourself there, to be honest.
It shouldn't technically be there for someone to call out, should it, ever?
No, of course not. No, but it's like...
Both times though, my camera angle, I couldn't help. I just couldn't call it. It's hard being on the floor. Job, 10-minute fight.
Can we all just pretend like I didn't fall down from the platform?
Yeah, it never happened, mate.
Mate, that's his new
Don't know about.
tactic.
We clipped it, don't worry.
Don't worry, I didn't stream. Yes, I did. And I saw you fall down. Sadly.
It's gonna go viral tomorrow.
But think of this, you just discover a new tactic to kill this bird.
It was actually just before the flame quill, right?
Yeah.
I was just ahead of myself.
Not really.
Let's do it that way.
Just say like that.
Nice save, Diggle.
I said Isuel, you mean?
Yes.
I think there was some. Who was that?
The Diggles again.
No, it was Mendoin. Come on, guys. Come up. We're starting crash already. Isuel, why are you still down there? Fire. Move, move, move. Let's go. Invel. Tank can spank this one, Diggs. Wait for it to come back though.
Can I get the priest buff?
Yeah, fort on. Well, just rebuffs all around on who died, please. Fort on Shalbali is important. Thank you.
Thank you.
Could I have another thorns, please? Got like 3 thorns.
Might as well save your regents for the melee group.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bell just shat himself. Diggle's skull. And 16-3. So he's got the next highest health. Zoe on cross. Pull him and pull him back. Big heals on the cast. stack these. Yeah, no, I think.
I mean, Mega
Oh,
Ring
is it
to
trample?
melee.
Is it not? It's the melee, yeah.
Trample and Arcing Explosion.
Yeah, okay. Might be best. Yeah, just careful, melee. I know you're all used to dying anyway.
Ah, that's Fasima.
Say that to Lornathar. Thought paladins were a great class.
He just not have discovered the win button yet. He will.
Same again. Be really careful, melee. We don't actually want to kill you, but probably should split these apart.
If ranged group is just not too close, then we wouldn't have people dying.
But then melee healers, doesn't they?
Just don't die, mate.
So wait for patrollers. Just gone past.
I see it.
How can Sabaton be ABBA? Really?
It's just Metal Lab.
I see.
I think every song of Sabaton sounds just the same.
True. And he says everything that I'm playing 80 greatest hit is also ABBA. Whatever I play is ABBA, apparently.
Yeah.
Tox, if you want to Hearthstone and go rep for the rest of this raid, any point, just do it. You can just heal as Holy, but I don't think we need healing right now. So the only useful thing you could do right now is just go rep, to be honest. So it's up to you, it's your call.
Well, for KT we might need the healer.
You sure don't want me in my holy gear? Or...
Well, at the moment you will have 0 things to tank for the next 5 packs. So, and on this boss we don't need you as a tank. On the next boss and Trash we don't need you as a tank, really. Shao can solo the rest. We're just losing DPS, that's all. And we have 5 solid healers. If you want to go Holy, by all means, but while we're doing this Trash out, honestly, the best time now to Hearthstone and do as you wish. Johnny, level have you sorted banishes?
No, I'll do green that level
Cool.
and you can do purple.
Okay, just I don't think healing is an issue either, yeah. Pull when you're ready, tank. Sheep Moon, quite quickly, please. Same again with the Sentinels.
Don't tank it in the raid, please.
Pick it up. Diggles. Chal. Chal's got it.
Diamond 12-second banish if you want to take it.
Yeah, sounds good. When diamond breaks, turn it, Diggles, and you can pre-ton. Turn it as soon as you can.
Can I have a portal to Shatrat?
I need to drag it a bit.
We won't pull it on the next one, but Maggie, at the very, very end of its path, you can pull this pack. Just chill for a sec, just chill. We're rebuffing. Give Tox, has Tox got the ball? Oh,
Oh.
pulled. Get
Oh.
your sheeps. That's fine anyway. Good job.
Sorry.
No, I was just making sure Zoe is rebuffed as well, and Tox got out for a ball, but still here. Square next.
That's still recharging.
Right, can we get a portal at the back of the raid for Tox now, please? And mana break.
I didn't even know what was going on until I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I just want to say
What? Down.
active for the
yeah.
for a second chance so I can get out and finish school
So's Facebook.
and not get one more crowd. Because I want to be her first child to bring home a high school diploma.
Why is it Feely?
And I just want to make my mom proud. That's it.
Just agree.
Cook now prepares to hear her sentence.
Oh,
as her
yeah,
loved
look.
ones look on.
Ms. Cook, you're before the court for sentencing. A couple of things going in your favor. One, you didn't hold a firearm during these episodes. The second is that the victim luckily survived. That being said, this was intentional. There was an orchestrated ambush.
What do we do?
And you are a main.
We're pulling whenever you're ready.
These Devastators doesn't do conflicts, yeah.
Sentence you to 20 years in state prison.
Yes, the Devastator's one that does
Concurrent as to the first two.
The crying you hear is coming from Cook's mother.
Well,
A sentence much more severe than they expected.
Charges. All fines and costs are
It turns out that Cook and her mother's reactions were so intense because they believed the plea deal meant no prison time. Judge Foxman allows her to enter a new plea deal, citing miscommunication between Cook and the assistant public defender. As a result of that new deal, Cook's sentence is reduced to 11 years
Why
in
is the
prison.
sheep target running around?
We're now in
one of them
Washtenaw
rank one?
County Trial Court in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Full rank, just
Your Honor, my client and I reviewed the pre-sentence report in this matter. We don't find any factual errors.
This is 17-year-old Donta Wright.
Waking up and
Wright's in court today to receive his sentence for the shooting death
These
of high school
blades flying
student
in.
Jordan
Yeah,
Lee.
like, what's going on?
He's
What's
pled
so much
guilty to
rape
armed
now? It's
robbery,
like, pretty much, yeah.
conspiracy to commit armed
Yeah, I got
robbery,
knocked back.
felony firearm violation, and second-degree murder. As part of the sentencing, a family member makes a victim impact statement on behalf of the victim's mother, who's too overcome with emotion to speak.
I sincerely hope that whatever it was you wanted so badly that you felt the need to murder my son was worth the next at least 52 years of your continued existence. You won't get the luxury of raising your child because you took mine away.
Wright's demeanor during this statement is not what you might expect.
Your actions have led you to a prison cell, but have also created an empty cell that I live in every day. While you can still hope to be released one day, I'll never escape my help. You are still alive, but Jordan has no future. Thank you, Your Honor. We're done.
Wright and his attorney approach the podium.
Your Honor, my client wants to address the court.
Oh, of course. Yes, sir. Mr. Wright, what would you like to say?
I just want to tell y'all, I'll be home soon. R.I.P. Keon. I love my family.
That's all you got to say.
I'll try not
That
to,
opportunity could have been used to show remorse to the court for his actions. It wasn't.
You know, I have never in 23 years approximately ever not accepted a sentence agreement between the parties because it's a bargained for sentence by the parties. But watching you sit there, smile and laugh and shake your head like this was no big deal, I'm very tempted to just say, I'm not going to accept this sentence agreement. We'll go to trial. And if you're convicted of felony murder, you'll go to prison for the rest of your life. That means you'll die there. That's what I'm tempted to do.
The judge does have the authority to reject the plea deal.
Mr. Bella, do you want me to accept this sentence agreement?
Your Honor, before I answer the court's question, I would like an opportunity to discuss it with the victim's family.
Okay.
If the court would pass it, I would appreciate
I'd be
it.
happy to do that. We'll pass this matter.
It's now up to the prosecution to decide whether or not to dismiss the agreement and pursue a trial.
I have had a very lengthy discussion with the victim's mother as well as his grandparents and some family
Bloody
members.
warlocks, man.
They understand that obviously this is the defendant who brutally murdered their son by shooting him in the back
I
of
was
the
gonna say, I
head.
don't think they can
He's shown
RP
absolutely
the
no
punishment.
remorse.
RP doesn't work
However,
on
the Lee
immunity.
family
Explain how it
does
came
want
out
to
of
move on
violence.
with this. They want to get some
Rank
closure from this
Rank
case.
one.
No, no.
They want to try and forgive this defendant, even though all of his actions
Heart will
for what he
resist
did.
half the
And
time.
they are asking, as well as the people.
Max
that
rank,
he
it was
received
a
the
full
sentence.
time.
Okay.
Did it just after
Wright has another opportunity to address the court, this time through his attorney.
Your Honor, my client asked me to apologize to the court. His smiling was in no way disrespectful either to the
You
family,
were just hit by a bit of
to the
dementia,
victim,
mate. Like,
or to this
nothing
court.
biggie.
My client is 17 years old. He has some
Just
emotional problems, and frankly, he's scared.
Giving him something to do.
And some people display fear by smiling. He really meant no
Everyone stack.
disrespect. He
Let's
does
really
take
give the
this
healer
very
something to do.
seriously.
Stack on
I
stack.
think he does feel bad.
Come
The
on.
judge accepts
For
the
eyes.
sentencing agreement, which puts him behind bars for 25 to 52 years.
Vel, max range.
I'm sorry for acting immature on the road. I understand that being on the road, you do have other people's lives in your hand, and I should have thought about that.
When defendant Cyrus Matthews was there on misdemeanor charges stemming from a road rage case.
As well as is there like any way that we could reverse this jail time?
Oh my god, he just ran in.
You're going to have to go to jail today. We need to get out.
No! Punish. Pick him up.
Right now, you're going to go to jail.
You have to go to
jail.
Shit.
Call the police. I'm in charge of this.
Deagle's dead.
Just die.
Can't believe Magmadar Turbo ended us, man.
I've got DI'd. I've got DI'd, I can rest, just die close.
Graveyard is clear if people want to fly.
Nobody important died.
Flying will be so much quicker, yeah. Pull the boss while you're at it.
We've got it, guys, don't worry.
Escape. Then you hear him, you can consider furloughs. Okay, right now you're going to go to jail.
What was it, a cat or a headset, Mac?
You have to go to jail. Call the police. I'm in charge of the
Yeah, that's cool that like I fucking got insta-tapped control blades and died.
Matthew's girlfriend follows him out. There seems to be a moment of hesitation here on Matthew's part. We now know it's the bailiff trying to reason with him, explaining that his escape will lead to felony charges.
They're doing maintenance at fucking 22.
To no avail.
Wednesday. That is the most retarded thing I've ever seen.
What? Serious?
Yes. So we're gonna have to have a 1 hour break mid-raid with like literally all of Europe, and fucking it's so retarded.
I can't imagine the logging queues to get back in.
Dude, I'm so triggered. Like peak raid time on a fucking Wednesday was like, it's even worse than releasing fucking a new raid at 12 o'clock.
Well, I cannot see any wrong with that. I'm not raiding on Wednesday, so. But you know, this update must be for something fixing a picture or let's
Oh
see,
yeah, because
a new mount in a store.
Don't go there, Shell. Don't go there. Don't do it.
Or a WoW store mount and tokens for gold, and also banning people who play in the game. Yeah.
Yeah, all the paladin boosters, man, gotta get them.
Yeah, fuck them.
Because if we're gonna be honest, they will never fix this game. They're just gonna change something that profit themselves.
Yeah, I think it's because the store was broken, so I guess they aren't making money, so they have to just fuck everyone raiding.
Wait,
over.
is that the reason why?
Yeah, it says
Jesus Christ.
something with. It's weird because I'm not getting it on my BattleNet, but on some people it's saying it. So.
Yeah, the special people who bought.
Can I have a
everything
salad?
on the store.
I don't fucking.
Ran all this way, Tox, and now you want to song.
Yeah.
Just Tox guy, man. What a...
Already out of shards level, yeah?
Yeah. How did you know?
He never had any.
Just
you,
listen, yeah.
wait, you're not done clearing trash mobs?
We had a little go to.
My number.
Yeah. Cats are wiping our raid.
Somebody made an oopsie into an even bigger oopsie.
Can't even leave the raid without you guys wiping.
Shut up, Tox. Hey, I'm Tox, I'm a big cog in this machine.
That's pretty fucking accurate. Whoa, man, like that's pretty good.
What
Can
group
I
do
have
you need
kings,
now?
please?
Yeah, just a sec. Shell, did you see my message?
Yeah, and I already rebuffed.
Come on, let's go.
Salvation, please.
Kings on hunters.
Yeah, we need Salve and
Group 5, salvation, please.
Yeah, that is Lunar, the other paladin, not me.
Fucking sucks. Sorry.
Quick to sort the paladins out, Jesus.
You know, that is the one of the hardest thing in this raid.
Smith dominant raid. Oh.
That was heartbeat.
Yeah,
so it's dead. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
You guys have to be better. Oh shit. Better at healing overcharge. Oh,
Nah,
that's
I got
not the time.
Diamond.
Yeah, I'm getting pushed back and I have to move also, so it's... $10 on purple.
We have a capable warlock for the. Yeah, thanks, Johnny.
Wait, I got it, don't worry.
Very capable.
Just seem to be targeting you a lot, that one, Diggs.
Zoe, you can fly back in the time we'll clear this. Just release and come back.
Time to pull the boss.
Yeah, no.
It's not ready yet.
Ay ay ay. Oh my. I have some man.
Wow, what the
You
fuck
fucking
is
getting
that?
me bumped, bitch! Bastard.
It was only me and you.
Yeah, I know. I was like, God damn this chicken. Oh, we have 200 today, man, puckers.
I liked the Cactus tactic last week. Can we do that
Oh,
again?
yep. So good, so good. Mm.
Yeah, it was perfectly. I did a perfect log.
Who's main tanking this?
Shell's gonna start.
Alright.
Actually,
No.
No, Diggles will start.
There we go.
And then Zoe and Shell will pump as hard as they can to keep up. And then most likely Zoe will over aggro Diggles. But Diggles with initial tanking hopefully will be second or third for quite a long while. I think that's the best way to do it. I think Feral threat will just outpump anyway. I think Zoe's missing quite a few buffs here. It looks like, I would say. Your own buff as well, yeah. King, you've got kings. That's looking better.
Well, here's Might, Kings, and Blessing of Light.
Yeah, it looks good.
What?
Do I turn him or what? Just tank him in place.
Just tank him. Turn him to the right a bit, I guess, tiny bit, but
yep.
Give the melee a chance to be inside him nearly, but hitting his back, yeah.
Only to stack on Diggles.
Vel, you're doing left kite as well, yeah? Cool.
Yep.
Can both hunters misdirect Diggles whenever you are settled and set up at the start, please? You can go a lot closer, guys. The two hunters, you can go a lot closer. The pull range is the golden circle. Don't get too close though, but you have a lot of space to play with there. Alright, same as normal, we stack and we run together. Isuel, can you innovate Talendo at 50%? Thank you. Right, stack on Star when you're ready, please. What's up, Tox?
I'm trying to sort these palace buff. But Shell, are you there?
Yeah, who the hell is that person you're talking about?
Isuel, our druid, our fellow druid needs might.
Nah.
You see what I'm working with, guys?
Right, let's go. Diggles, you're gonna run, press W when the counter goes to 0.
Yep.
Everyone else follows. Do not slack behind.
Turn the boss? What?
Then the boss tickles to it.
We're hitting the boss from the front.
A bit further, please. Arrows cushion.
Yeah, go now, Hero. Come, Barrows.
Can we get Hero back, mate?
Oh, really bad timing, mate. So I was wait for a pound in first. Are you good now? Joel, have you already done yours? No.
I haven't, but
You've got it now. That really wasn't 50%, mate.
I've never tanked a boss longer than fucking that. That was insane.
Yeah, same.
I think it was the F shield.
Yeah, this is just silly. I'm rage starving myself.
I'm sure how we can change it to better it at the start, dude. Without you, with you tanking first. That's all.
Yeah.
Shal has mana and Zoe just pumps anyway, because it's feral. Not sure what else I can do for you. Maybe rage pots or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I've already used.
Yeah, yeah.
Wind Fury maybe?
Maybe a pumper, yeah, or double hero, pumper group or something. Yeah, yeah. It's alright, this group does only clean kills.
Sure, level level took about 3 hits then before he
Dude,
died.
It was insane.
I had a bop for 10 seconds and then I tanked it for 10 seconds. It was
Yeah.
fucking wild. Oh, the piston, man, that's my favorite. Mmm.
Vanish, man. Like, it's the saddest thing to sit there and not attack.
Can't cast that yet.
Then
You
res on
got
a
to
pounding.
attack.
Yeah, that was my bad.
I saw it coming before I could say anything to be honest as well. It's something you don't think about immediately.
I clicked it and I saw it. I thought,
Yeah, yeah.
did I just over aggro there, yeah?
Quite a few people, I think. You need the tanks need to be 1, 2, and 3, do they? I think. And it becomes a problem if not.
I think it was just straight over aggro, just above the first tank as well, I think. On all of us.
Oh, was it?
I think so, yeah.
I feel I'm lacking spell power.
Well, yeah, and mana towards the end. You needed to be in Group 5 Shell for that boss fight, and Diggles needed to be in Group 1. It wasn't optimized for the tanks, so that's just my fault.
No worries. We got him.
We killed him with super clean. No one deaf.
No deaths at all.
Yeah. No one important.
I think we normally do a really early hero for the tanks as well, don't we? For,
Tank gets double sometimes as well.
Yeah.
If you've got enough, or you can use it. Diggles didn't get a hero either.
No.
And he would have with Fury's group. Zoe had mine. And yeah, Shell doesn't benefit too much with hero, but he would have got one. Do you patrol it? I think so. Maggie, same as last time, yeah? It's the Giants versus time. Sentinels. And it's pulling to the left.
We have a pad.
There is a pad, is there?
It's coming now.
Yeah, cool. Go, go! Split the Legionnaires up.
I just noticed we don't have ODK, so we don't have any arcane rest.
So we sorted it.
Oh man, nice.
Careful, Whirlwind. Good.
Oh, it's not a bad thing for every tank to have some arcane resistance, is it, just in case?
I was thinking about it. You technically don't even need to be a tank as such, do you? But you just rip your mana and healing power if you're a healer, for example.
True, yeah.
Full arcane and stamgate as a caster, you could do it as well, couldn't you?
You could have Tox getting an arcane set is pretty much useless.
Yeah, respect Tox, let's go. Did he just leave? Was that Tox?
It must be, right? Welcome back, Chucks.
I'm sorry, Tox.
No worries.
Any max rank Taylors in the chat? Plus? Roll for it, you two. And Nytha as well, roll. Not today, Flem. Haha. Roll, Nytha, or you're losing, you're too slow.
Yeah, that's the roll anyway, so.
It's BOE, so it doesn't matter. Pull, Skull, Ross, Diggles, and Zoe. Same as usual. Let's fully split them up this time, Zoe. Tank on the far right. And Raid, just step a bit further back this time now. Let's make this clean.
Anyone want to bet money Gramps ties in that position?
Pick it up. It's tauntable. You just get one shot, Zoe. Did you have Kings and Stam? Did you check? You should have done.
I think he said it hit him for like 16k last time, 16k.
No, he wasn't fully topped there, but he takes.
Ah, okay, that's why then. He's really close to being one shot every time. I think he needs to be spammed.
Yeah. They always cast it like simultaneously.
Yeah, a bit painful as well, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes I can
Neither
only like
Diggle's
one
just
and then the other, but
spell reflected, so you'll need to focus on Zoe.
I don't think Diggles has been spell reflecting it. That's
Then
Diggles missing a
then
trick.
Mamma Mia. Nothing else to say than that.
I have not been spell reflecting.
Yes, you can reflect, and it does 20k to them, I think, doesn't it?
Yes.
Which one is the spell, you said?
Overcharge, I think.
Alright. Did not know that.
I think we only said it the very first week, I think. Maybe the second week as well, actually.
So, can I pull?
Yeah, everyone looks great. We're gonna run into these. Give Shell time to tank.
Turn them away.
Oh, hey, we taunt Diggs. Oh my god.
Oh my.
If you don't turn them around, they'll all arcane volley to raid, which happened there, and we wipe. So just like a heads up.
You don't say.
Yeah, just wanted to put it out there.
Very nice.
Wouldn't have happened if Tox was tanking.
Yeah, I think Tox should tank there, and I respect by going to Diablo 2.
Mute Tox.
I laugh.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
Nothing happened. Right, let's go. Face them away is the primary. Repurpose massive heals on Shal as well, please, so I can focus more on red healing.
Done.
Go. Move from the rain of fire as well. Dispel Shal as soon as you can. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Face him away as soon as you can once you caught him.
Why are the other tanks not tanking the squires?
Do they hit hard?
Yes. Or they stun him. If he gets stunned while he's tanking all that, he dies. So the two others should pick one up each.
Where guys, yeah.
Oh, Shal. Tiggles on Skull, Zoe on Cross. Face them away as well. Just make it a rule of thumb.
Stamina buff.
Kings as well. Not salvation, yeah.
Now, the Wadsworth police take over ahead, reaching.
Let's go.
On the right. White SUV. Matthews has.
We're gonna have... Wadsworth, I think we're gonna have a code 2.
Matthews has.
Alright, we're gonna have multiple. Help them get out! Help.
Outraged me, it was spamming. Zoe, you're tanking Cross.
Matthews is charged with aggravated.
Hello? Who's tanking Cross?
Apparently me also. And Skull. And
Zoe,
everything.
did you not hear me call Cross for you? Hello?
That's in a good spot before they go back if you want them.
Yeah, pull it.
Spell isn't ready yet.
Oh shit, that's a BOE. Good luck. Congrats, Simon.
Keeping strikes as well.
Nice hero
One
side.
deep.
Oh well.
Need to get the Legionnaires out if they're gonna cleave the whole raid. Please raid, move.
Just spell them as well, please. I don't know, I guess I go with them. They both have arrow.
Yeah, Menduin and Flem, just spell steal. They're next time.
Felonious assault for injuring his girlfriend and the occupants of the other vehicle. He's sentenced to 425 days in jail. His girlfriend is not charged.
Does this pack come all the way around
Joining
as well?
me now is the bailiff that you saw there on that video. Sharon Ray, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Don't need to
What
mark
were
it.
you saying
Stiggles
to
take
him
the
to
Scryer
try
in the
to
middle.
get him not
Zoe
to
and
leave?
Shall take the
Yeah, no,
map. Zoe
what we were
takes
trying
blue
to
square.
say is just don't make a permanent decision based on temper.
Pull the Squire to us, Diggles. Red doesn't want to be near the Legionnaires.
It's not a...
I'm mind control.
I got you.
Someone take the Legionnaire, please.
Careful on the red for the. Careful now. That wasn't as much damage as I thought. Tanks up front. Let's go.
Group 3.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Just tank them there, Shaw. Wait for them to come. Turn them.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
No way.
No death.
Buggers!
Not even
I know
Spellbelly.
Skogan will win it because he always wins, doesn't he?
What? You said when I...
Oh, is Velen just fucking trolling?
What is a want?
Ah, you're fucking... I hate you, Velen.
Ah, you can get the kick, I see.
Goddamn.
Three mages in group 3.
Yeah, we're actually missing Ind on like...
Thank you. Let's go.
It's not ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Oh shit. Curse of Elements, aggro.
That's still recharging.
How many primal, not primal, nether vortexes do you normally get in the Wednesday group?
Cast that yet.
4 or 5 per raid, mate.
Okay.
About 17. They take hours. He's wrote a script.
Yeah.
It's a donation that we're all not consented to.
Yeah, talk with Blizzard doing fucking maintenance on Wednesdays, mate. It's just the compensation, I heard.
That's still recharging.
Fucking rain of fire.
Oh, mama. Oh, like another one.
Nice.
Nah, Magma, mate. Come on, no. Gonna drop in fucking tier 6, mate.
He would have gone to jail for
Diggles, put on your fancy suit.
Number 8. The
Zoe
affair
as well.
lasted from 2017. He hid an iPhone 6 in a PlayStation in his cell and used it to communicate with Emily Watson. Then, in her mid-20s, on social media, she was alleged to have sent him explicit photos and videos. The affair lasted from 2017 until January of 2018.
Was it
The pair
300
reportedly
yards?
had
Yeah.
intercourse in McGee's cell on multiple
And
occasions,
Diggles, your 15k
including
health
on
with how
Christmas
much?
Day. McGee was doing an 8-year bid for killing a man in a
329.
hit and run
that's
in
absolutely
December
perfect.
of 2015, while attempting to evade the police. At the time of the crash, he
Ranged
was
is
on
no
license
threat.
for a custodial sentence for supplying Class A
Shell's going to
narcotics.
start with a misdirect. just
During
to
the
keep
chase,
boss
McGee was
stationary
driving with
in a
his
good
lights
position.
out when he
But you
plowed
can
into
just, full
52-year-old father, Richard Brattin, who was
if
out
the raid
walking his
stays
dog.
on orange,
McGee is the one believed to have initiated the relationship.
Zoe, you'll stand where Star is. And Diggles will be next to Zoe. And then,
And put Zoe in my group for commanding shot as well.
yes, sir. I'm going to swap you. Like that instead. If you get the debuff, we literally give it to Zoe. As soon as you get the debuff, you give the debuff to Zoe, and then you run back in.
Relationship with Watson. As the scandal unfolded, she reported being in love with him, but it's believed the inmate had been manipulating her for various perks. At the consequent trial, the judge spoke about the betrayal Brattin's family must have. Number 7. Grace Millane. On December the 1st,
Everyone, tight stack
2018,
on Star.
Grace
Literally all
Millane, a
up on Star now.
21-year-old
Apart from the two tanks to the left, you're okay to stay left. Zoe and Diggles, just stay left. Everyone else tight stack. So this is exactly how we want it. As soon as I get the debuff, for example, I drop it off here, come back, and that's it. When there's two debuffs, those two tanks should already have one. We'll get a new one in the raid when it respawns and comes back. The person who gets it goes like this, takes it, comes back. Zoe, make sure you're a little bit further away. You want it to be on the right of Diggles, where I am. That's perfect. Right, we're going to move forward like this. Oils and food, remember? And then we'll pull, do an initial, like I said, do an initial misdirect on Shell. And then just go for it. When do you normally hero level?
Just on full, like 2
Yeah,
seconds
cool.
in when, like, yeah, people are in place.
Right. Shall just start walking on 0. Everyone else just keep up.
Tal alumen nosin dorai.
That's perfect. Zoe, thank you. Nice fire terminal. Right, let's pop arrows. Diggles gets it, I think. Looks like. Nice, easy. At the base, look like. Yep.
You are hopelessly outmatched.
Don't go near the 2 tanks. Do not take the debuff. That's all you have to do here. Shell picks up everything. Zoe, can you innovate Talendo, please?
Watch out for that fire elemental totem. It has the debuff. There we got one.
Your soul belongs to the abyss.
Flem, you need to drop. Oh, you did it. Yeah, nice one. Jump. Tanks should have 2 now, yeah? Yeah, they do. Perfect. Rinse and repeat. We're gonna get maybe 2 more debuffs.
Your soul belongs to the abyss.
Nyatha, you need to depot your debuff. That's it. Perfect. Back. Really good. Ad space coming up. Can we get combat res? Cancel it now, Talinda. Combat res ASAP. Isual, can you innovate Talinda? Simple buffs on Talinda. Kill the ads, go back to the boss.
By the blood of the highborn.
Kixu, you went in the middle of the tanks there. You can't do that. You need to drop it off on the edge. Yeah, you have to drop it off on the edge of the tanks. If you go in the middle, you'll
Melee is
take their
standing on
defense
top of
tanks.
the fucking tanks.
Please stay away from the tanks, guys. When you depot in the debuff, you be only close to Zoe. That's it.
Keep Diggles up, yeah. Big heals on Diggles, big heals on Diggles.
He's got no debuffs again now, so he'll be okay for a while. Can we get rebuffs on Diggles? Keep Zoe up.
For the Sunwell.
Tanks have got max stacks now. Zoe does, sorry. Keep Zoe up for now. Diggles will have max stats in the next stack now. Both tanks need big heals.
The warmth of the sun.
Don't go near the tanks, okay? So yeah, Kixo, I think because you went in the middle, you got transferred 3 stacks and you insta-died, did you? I think.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so just be careful. So when you depot in it, you don't go there where the star is, and then you can only pass it to Zoe, and Zoe should pass it to Diggles. If that makes sense.
How long break you want, Art? 8 minutes or?
Yeah, 8 again.
Okay. Break for 8 minutes, people.
break is over, guys. If you want to log in.
Back in time, easy. Run. Just gonna go to Gramps. Grats. These ones are gonna go to Lothanar. Grats, man. These ones are gonna go to Rainy. Grats. Every locks on. This one's gonna go to Firemouth. Grats on your 2 set, mate. Then this is up for a roll. I know Flim, but I like Fire Myth, man. These are gonna go to Dark. Get those fucking neck braces away, please.
Thank you.
That's...
Thanks.
And this is just a PvP roll. Well, I think, do you already have it, Jenny, or?
Yeah, I already have it. Keep it low.
Yum yum. Firecracker, it's already been given out to another one that asked for that, dude. You two can roll if you want to.
Probably quite a nice healing trinket if it hasn't got a global internal global cooldown, but I don't know if it does.
Do you want to crack on here a level 1 for me?
Yeah, just...
Cute.
Let me know, me digs and I'll mark if you want.
Just give, we're waiting for the pad to come back, so...
man, I never have to do Hillsborough Foothills again. I'm gonna miss that place, man. Seriously, I've been living there.
You're not gonna miss it.
No. No more a gorilla. Don't need that either. So I'm out of content. Except the rating.
Then you can, as level 1 told me, you can make your own content.
What?
You told me back in the days that only reason to play this game is to make your own content. Don't make the content, not make the game your content. You do your own content.
And then it raid logs.
Yeah, nice story.
Pull the pat when it comes down this
Yeah.
side.
Just make sure Dale's just skull and then just pull him off to 2 indie hunters. Pull square down, spam pull lead.
Polymorph?
Yikes, bro.
Year-old from Essex, England, was backpacking her way through New Zealand. It was the day before her 22nd birthday, a birthday that never came. Not much is known about that fateful December night, but by the end of it, Grace's dead body was stuffed into a suitcase by Jesse Shane Kempson. Grace had matched with Kempson on Tinder, and the two apparently had consensual intercourse in his hotel room. While this was happening, Kempson put his hands around Grace's throat and strangled her to death. He claims it was an accident, but immediately after killing Grace, he looked up how to get rid of a dead body on the internet and even viewed pornographic videos while Grace lay dead in his room. The next night, on what would have been Grace's birthday, Kempson matched with another young woman on Tinder. While the two were out on a date, the woman says Kempson spent a lot of time talking about the police and even told her an unnerving story about a friend of his who accidentally killed a young woman and went to prison because of it. Kempson requested the two go back to his hotel room, but the woman felt uncomfortable and said she wanted to leave. Kempson was persistent, but the woman was able to come away unscathed. The same cannot be said for Grace Millane. Her body was found in the Waitakere mountain range. As for Kempson, he will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Okay, so with Halloween being right round the corner, we're proud to present to you Shudder, which is AMC's newest streaming service, which allows you, the viewer, access to the largest selection of horror, thriller, and supernatural movies and TV shows this side of the universe. That's right. Shudder is now, as I speak, giving you 61 days of Halloween, featuring their biggest and best lineup of new movies, series, and some classic favorites.
Blockbuster, 2 horror stories per.
From executive producer Greg Nicotero of Walking Dead fame. Sign up today and don't forget to use the promo code They Will Kill You for your first 30 days free.
Number 6, Jerry Smith. On June the 1st, 2021, the police visited the apartment of 40-year-old restaurant project manager Jerry Smith on a requested wellness check. Inside, they found Smith's dead body, bruised and beaten. Smith had posed as a woman named Angie on Tinder. In April, he matched with 18-year-old Isamemim Itut, a freshman at Virginia Tech who played for the university's well-respected football team. The pair met up at Smith's apartment, where they engaged in intimate relations. Itut returned to Smith's residence on May the 31st. It was here that he discovered Smith was actually a man. Enraged by his revelation, Itut violently attacked Smith, punching him in the head a total of 5 times. Smith fell to the floor, but Itut continued his assault. He stomped on Smith's head, shattering all of the bones in his face and knocking out many of his teeth. He fled the scene, leaving Smith to die on the floor of his apartment. Itut was charged with second-degree murder. He was released from custody on a bond of $75,000. He currently lives in his parents' home, where he's required to wear an electronic ankle monitor as he awaits his day in court on September the 23rd. Number 5. Dushyant Sharma. In May of 2018, Indian police discovered 27-year-old Dushyant Sharma's corpse stuffed inside a suitcase and left on the side of the highway that connects Delhi and Jaipur. Sharma's demise was put in motion when he matched with 27-year-old Priya Seth. Unbeknownst to Sharma, Seth had already been incarcerated multiple times for scamming men she met online. She told her unsuspecting victims that she ran an escort service, but instead would take their money and run. She kept this up for 8 years before she met Sharma. When she matched with him on Tinder, she thought she had hit the jackpot. Sharma claimed to be a stock trader worth millions. Seth employed the help of 2 partners, Dishkant Kamra and Lakshya Walia. The trio kidnapped Sharma and held him from his family for ransom. Sharma's father told them that his son was a small-time trader who was not very wealthy. Realizing they'd been duped, the kidnappers took the little money Sharma's father could offer them, but they did not return his son. They had already stabbed him to death earlier that day. They crammed his body into a suitcase and left him on the side of the road. Before she and her partners were eventually arrested and imprisoned for the murder, Seth went to a 5-star hotel later that same night.
Look at who showed up. Well, Valen, you get your 5%.
Number 4. Molly McLaren. On June the 28th, 2017, 23-year-old Molly McLaren left the gym and began walking to her car, which was parked in the lot outside. She had just sent a text through WhatsApp to her friends claiming that she was paranoid about her ex-boyfriend stalking her and that she was looking over her shoulder all the time. That would be the last text Molly ever sent. Minutes later, she was stabbed 75 times by the very man she feared might do her harm. Molly had matched with 26-year-old Joshua Stimson on Tinder many months prior. After texting back and forth for a while, the two decided to finally meet up. Molly felt a strong connection with Stimson, who sympathized with her past battles with anxiety and depression. The pair sparked up a relationship.
Oh yeah,
They
about
dated
the
for 7
vortex.
months. Before Molly eventually grew tired of
Yeah,
Stimson's
I've kind of waited my turn,
controlling
but I kind of
behavior.
need the belt.
She
I
ended
guess.
things
I
with
don't
him,
really
but
want
he
it
wouldn't let her go
because of
that
Fash,
easily.
but we didn't
That's
kill
when
Fash.
the
So
stalking began. He began posting malicious rumors
if
about
no one
Molly
else
on
needs
social
it,
media,
I guess I need the
falsely
belt.
claiming she was a drug
Yeah,
addict
yeah, yeah.
and tagging her family
But,
members
we
on
have
his
a
posts.
long list on the
Stimson
Vortex
also stalked her in person, showing up while she was out with her friends and begging her to take him back. Molly was concerned he might eventually try to hurt her. She contacted the police and talked to her relatives about her worries. Stimson was warned by the police to stay away from her, but he didn't listen. He tracked her location on the night of June the 28th and waited near her car while she was inside the gym. As she got in her car, he attacked her. He stabbed her 75 times while she tried to drive away. Stimson was arrested and sentenced to a minimum of 26 years in prison for the murder. Number 3. Warriena Wright. What started as a fun night out for 26-year-old Warriena Wright ended with her begging her Tinder date to let her go before she plummeted to her death from the balcony of his 14th floor apartment. In August of 2014, Wright was in Australia for a friend's wedding and matched with 30-year-old Gable Tosti on Tinder. He invited her to his high-rise apartment, and it was here that the two began drinking and engaging in intimate activities that were most likely violent in nature. Audio files of that night were
Just
pulled
get the
from
marshal
Tosti's
out.
phone. These files reveal that he had tied Wright
That's
up
not
at some point, and there were sounds consistent with Wright being choked that could be heard in the recordings. The two were shouting at each other loudly, which was later confirmed by Tosti's neighbors. Tosti eventually locked Wright out on the balcony, and the neighbors heard her pleading with him to let her go home. It wasn't long after she went out on the ledge
Can't wait
that
to
Wright
see all the
fell,
melee die.
descending 14
Let me
flights
what?
to the ground,
Hello?
dying
Hello?
on impact.
Hey, mate.
Tosti
Thanks for coming on
frantically
Tron
called
Ice.
his father and told him what had happened. Though he was initially arrested following the incident, he was released on the condition that
Oh
he
wait,
stay
right.
with his parents.
Tux died.
Eventually, Tosti was acquitted of Wright's killing, and he was allowed
Why
to
is
go
there a
free.
healer in there?
Earlier this
Oh, wait,
year,
or is it red?
Tosti was involved in yet
He's red.
another incident
You
on
never
his
know.
high-rise balcony.
Yeah,
A woman
you
he
don't
was
know
with
what he's gonna
threatened
be
to
today,
jump off
man.
before
I don't
she
even
was
know.
ultimately
Do,
hospitalized for a mental health assessment. Once again, Tosti was absolved of any wrongdoing. Today's
So he
topic
got
was
very
requested
angry over
by
that
Sheehan
he wasn't
to let her
able
go
to
home.
roll
Sounds consistent with
on nut-biz items,
eventually
which
locked
was
Wright
bracelets.
out on the
He
balcony,
apparently
and the
couldn't be
neighbors
asked
heard her
using a couple
pleading
hours
with
getting
him
his biz
to let her
bracelet
go
from
home.
PvP.
It wasn't long after she
And he
went
told
out
us
on the
that
ledge that
after it
Wright
was
fell,
equipped, of course,
descending
instead of
14 flights to the ground, dying on impact. Tosti frantically called his father and told him what had happened. Though he was initially arrested following the incident, he was released on the condition that he stay with his parents.
He was told
Eventually,
that,
Tosti
like,
was
he could
acquitted
roll
of
the biz,
Wright's
but
killing,
it's not his
and he
biz.
was
It's
allowed
not
to
fair
go
to
free.
take biz
Earlier
away
this
from
year,
people
Tosti
that
was involved in yet
should
another
actually get it.
incident on his high-rise balcony. A woman he was with threatened to jump off before she was ultimately hospitalized
exactly that.
for a
That's
mental
what he
health assessment. Once
And then
again,
saying it
Tosti
afterwards,
was
it could
absolved
just
of
help
any
anything.
wrongdoing. Today's topic was requested by Sheena Lee. If you have any other topics you'd like to learn about, subscribe and let us know in the comments section below. Number 2, Angela J. After being stabbed multiple times by her ex-boyfriend, 28-year-old Angela J., a licensed medical doctor, calmly instructed her neighbors as they administered
13K on
first
us,
aid to her. Angela had met 36-year-old Paul Lambert on Tinder. The two dated for 2 months.
Oh, no,
Angela
not the
then
bracelet.
decided to end their
Oh, my
relationship.
bad.
Lambert, a banker in
12.5, I
Sydney,
think.
Australia, wasn't ready to
Yeah,
let
if you know- if
Angela
you
go,
can't put in the
so
effort
he
for that,
didn't.
then,
He stalked his former girlfriend, inundated her with endless calls and text messages, begging her to take him back. She tried to ignore him, hoping he would give up and leave her alone. Lambert didn't stop, however, and eventually the situation got much more serious. Angela lived in Port Macquarie, which is about a 4-hour drive from Sydney. The distance had initially kept her stalker away, but that soon changed. Lambert took the trip up to Port Macquarie and broke into Angela's house while she was at work. When she returned home, Lambert accosted her, pouring gasoline on her and stabbing her with a knife repeatedly. Angela fled to her neighbor's house. She remained calm and focused as she talked the neighbor through how to stop the bleeding. An ambulance arrived and rushed her to the hospital. Luckily, Angela survived the attack and lived to tell the harrowing tale. Lambert was not so lucky. After a 90-mile police chase, his tires were punctured by officers in pursuit. He got out of his vehicle and attacked the police with a knife and was subsequently shot dead. Number 1, Ashlyn Black. 25-year-old Ashlyn Black of Layton, Utah, was found brutally murdered in the early hours of Sunday morning, May the 24th of 2020. The previous night, she had matched on Tinder with 24-year-old Ethan Robert Hunsaker. The two briefly messaged back and forth before agreeing to meet up for a date. Hunsaker picked Ashlyn up from her house around 9 p.m. and the two went on their way. First, they stopped at a local bar where they had a relatively uneventful date filled with drinking and casual chit-chat. They then agreed to go back to Hunsaker's residence. Ashlyn was initially taken aback by the state of Hunsaker's apartment. The place was vacant. No furniture, no decorations, just an empty house. She nevertheless followed Hunsaker into the bedroom where the two made love. Afterwards, they fell asleep next to one another on the floor. Ashlyn was awoken with a shock. Hunsaker was attempting to strangle her, tightly gripping her neck for close to a minute. Ashlyn tried to fight back, scratching at her date's arms and neck, but her feeble attempts to escape were futile. Hunsaker grabbed a 4-inch pocket knife and proceeded to stab Ashlyn in the chest, sides, and back nearly 10 times. He sat next to her, watching her gradually bleed to death. Hunsaker then called 911 and confessed to the murder. He requested that the police kill him upon arrival, but he was arrested without incident. Apparently, Ethan Hunsaker had been struggling with mental health issues for some time and regularly had homicidal and suicidal thoughts before he ultimately acted on them with Ashlyn that night. Hunsaker pleaded guilty to a charge of first-degree murder, but he awaits a mental health examination.
Today marks the beginning of our annual Scarathon, where for the entire month of October, all I do is tell you true, scary campfire stories. But before we get into today's story, if you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious delivering story,
Thank you, lovely mate.
come to the right place because that's all we do.
Yeah, see you, Jimbo.
And then the
welcome to the raid.
At the Like Button's wedding for free, and then when it's time for their first
He's a
dance,
healer by
sing
heart,
a
man.
rendition of
He was trying to heal himself up, heal him
in
through it.
Australian accent. Also, please subscribe to our
I take extra healing. Where are my fucking heals?
Are you in the right group?
Okay, do square, do square.
Oops, sorry.
I literally just said the ballad as well. I'm gonna wait till boss to buff up.
That was nice to show.
A girl named Bella wrapped up her first year in college and headed home for the summer. Her family lived just
those
outside
skills?
of this small town in France that was tucked up in the mountains and
You
surrounded
mean
by
the
this
talking
huge
skill and
forest.
running
And
away
so
like a
growing
little
up,
bitch?
Bella spent a
Yeah.
lot of her time out
Can you
in
teach
this
me how to do
forest,
that?
either by herself
Uh,
or with her father or other
high
members
level,
of her
mate.
family. And so
Yeah,
she knew the
just
forest
wait
like the
until
back of her
I
hand. Her favorite
do
place
the
to go
ultimate
in this forest was
pull.
the
I pull
man-made
bubble
lake
and
that
hot
sat
stone.
kind of at the center
Yeah,
of this
okay.
forest. It wasn't
That's how you
huge,
do
but
it.
it was a beautiful view. It
I
was
see
very
top
peaceful, and
players,
so she
they
liked
who
going
doing
out
a
there.
top
The way
log
she would
system,
get to
that
it
shit.
is she would leave her house, she would hop in her car,
Or do
she
you
would
have
drive
Ank?
a couple
You
of
have
miles down the road,
I
and she
hadn't
would pull
used it
off
today
into
at
the
all.
shoulder
Oh, no, I
of
have
this
used it.
road,
Let me check.
and there was no signage that said this was the pull-off
Gonna
to
do,
get to the
what
man-made
do you
lake.
want,
This was an
multiple
area
ton?
that she and her
Windchest,
family had
Firecracker,
discovered, that there was
or,
this particular
ton?
I do have Ank. I'd say Wingers.
Okay.
Wingers, you'll be tanking.
Oh, okay.
If
Willie?
If you want to do Firecracker Johnny for his combat rest, please don't.
Okay.
Can you get away with 2 tanks here?
Yeah.
You can, can't you? You're never tanking more than
2.
2. Cool. Okay, sorry, I'll demote you. There you go. Yeah, you full DPS, Jimbo. Thank you.
Oh, rip Soulstone.
It's fine. He's gonna die in melee to a bomb, and then
Oh yeah.
and it'll get used.
Thanks for the confidence, guys.
No offense. How much life does Fury have? Fury, you need 50. You need 50 more life. 51 more life.
4, bro.
The bomb that the red guy does, or is it the engineer?
Just
Sorry,
okay, yeah.
the
Engineer.
bomb that the engineer does 9k damage. So you really have to play, or you need a tiny bit. One more piece. That's stam. That doesn't cost you too much damage.
I played in my life, dude. So I haven't got anything. So
Right, no problem. Have you got kings and stam though? Yeah.
oh no, hang on. I got
Yeah, you've got kings and stam.
5 gloves here, haven't I?
You've just lost life.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
You got a different offhand, though. Like, your offhand hasn't got any.
Oh mate, my DPS is stuck. If I change it.
Okay. Just when the tank is dancing the grenades, you have to play it really well then.
It's all good.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Probably
Simon, he
die,
knows
but,
the
yeah.
deals. I hope, Simon, if you die tonight, you know I'm gonna spank you.
Look forward to it, mate.
Hunters take bows and daggers. Hunters are prior for mind controls. Rogues take sword and dagger. Shiv mind controls and sword. Dark, did we prior you for Darkener phase 3? Yeah.
Yeah,
To
we did.
apply the debuff.
Dark, you're just running around Teledred on phase 3 applying your offhand debuff on it. So yeah, just pump it. Don't need your shift, just pump it. Be ready with evasion and vanish if it changes to you. You should have a second to react, so yeah.
Giggles, who did you take last time?
I took Lord Sanguinar, and then I draw the Devastator out of the raid,
Yeah,
and then I tanked Keltas.
Yeah, so you're tanking the engineer. Shall.
Yeah, but do I take any weapon? What weapon?
With shield.
The shield.
The shield, I think, is best for you.
Actually, is the shield any good?
It's usable as well.
Sorry, just to be clear, I'm DPSing the first mob.
On phase 3. Phase 3. When you have your weapon, it applies 25% extra magic damage taken. So that's why you'll be on it applying it.
And I'm not dispelling you, guys.
What do you mean?
When you
I mean,
have the ability
I'm
to
not
do
running
MCs, yes.
No.
We need the rogues to do that in phase 4 though, because we only have 2 hunters. So.
Yeah. So phase 3, you're applying the Infinity Blade Dagger debuff to the Darkener. In phase 4, you'll be shivving Mind Control.
Applying the debuff. That's just by normal attacks, right?
With the dagger, yes.
Yeah, but so I don't have to use shift for that.
No.
Maybe shift might help.
Nah, he doesn't. It applies so quick that he doesn't need to.
Oh, there you go then. So there you go, yeah. So you'll have dagger off hand, sword main hand, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool. And then you help shiv the mind control off, same as Rainy helps shiv mind control off in phase 4 to the melee, to the close platform, and the 2 hunters hopefully will be able to help and tackle the ranged. Hunters, you need to be left and right, don't be stacked. Vel's got left, good. So phase 1 is everything individually. Phase 2 is weapons. Shall AoE tank everything on the weapons. Diggles takes the axe out. That's the same as last time as well, isn't it, Diggles? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So we're all familiar with that. Phase 3, we kill Skull first as fast as we can ranged. Melee goes on Sanguinar, is that right? Yeah, and only Dark will be helping us with Skull in phase 3. Ranged will then range swaps to the Astromancer, do they? As a priority, or do they help with Sanguinar second? What does the other red do? Level? Kill order for phase 3 for ranged.
For ranged, just do a skull squared. It depends on the DPS because we need to kill cross ASAP. So if the DPS is bad and we only have like 45 seconds and the skull is dead, we need to kill cross first and then go square. Just kind of a judgment call.
Okay, cool. Phase 3 also, every shaman needs to use Tremor. Fear Ward, we sorted a Fear Ward last time. Can you remember what we did for Fear Ward? It was it?
It wasn't me, I think.
It was, wasn't it?
I can't dance twice. It does it too often.
Still, I think we should let's do Gramps, Fear Ward, Diggles, and Talenda, Fear Ward, Shalbal, and then we'll manage it and maintain it like that. I say we just go first now and refresh everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go and
What's arrows, sorry?
Phase 3.
Phase 3 start of phase 3.
Okay, so when all the ads are up.
Well, all the ads are open, we want to pump Skull as fast as we can, yeah.
Okay.
I think the poll is about, yeah. You won, Shal.
Right here.
Right there. Snake traps on phase 1 are quite nice, but really important phase 3.
Welcome to the future. A pity you are too late to stop it. No one can stop me now.
Don't pop consumes on this first phase, it's not a DPS race, just chill out. Don't burn your money here, it's not fair.
Let's see how your nerves hold up against the Darkener, Thaladred. Prepare yourselves!
Oh my god, that was a close shame.
Where it is now is where we want to kill it at the end.
shit on Mendwin.
Art, can you mark me as a tank, please?
Of course, yeah, sorry.
I know.
The gaze after this one, let's try keep it towards where he's going now. It'll be a perfect kill. Bring it over here, Mendwin.
Slow DPS, maybe?
Slow DPS, yeah.
What's happening to you, Mendwin, every time?
One
It's
more
fine,
gaze and
we
we
can
should...
kill it there, it doesn't really matter.
Just get used to it being in this spot.
Yeah, okay.
Finish it when it gets to the toe.
You have persevered against some of my best advisors, but none can withstand the might of the Bloodhammer. Behold, Lord Sanguinar.
Kill on aggro, he's gonna get instant feared.
Give me some moment, guys.
Sharon threat for a sec. He has to move as well.
Yeah, you can go now.
Capernian will see to it that your stay here is a short one.
Kill while I'm getting through on this.
Thus endure I reign supreme.
Yeah, Maggie misdirected you every time last time too, so just do that again, Maggie.
As long as no one insta like heals or something, I'm good because of Shadow Burn, which gives me like 2k threat.
Okay. Maggie, Magma Doodle is
Fox,
also
do not
the
go close to the boss.
grounded.
Like, why are people like, hello? 30 yards and get away from me and spread. Like, we shouldn't lose people to this.
Yeah, combat res, please.
I'll get Sealer.
Thank you. Can we get full rebuffs while we're chilling at this phase, to be honest? Full rebuffs.
Well done. You have proven worthy to test your skills against my master engineer, Telonicus.
Gil, you can't. Yeah. Melee.
Everyone had 9k health there, that was good. Lucky. Then please don't insta DPS like that again. You might have used a mana pot or a mana gem.
Max melee range, please. Unnecessary damage.
There's a lot of damage on the melee here.
Get ready for weapon phase.
Cool.
As you see,
They went to.
I have many weapons in my arsenal.
Daps in the raid. Don't run away from the consecrate if you're a melee and you get aggro, please.
Need way more AoE and pump here. It should be dead almost now.
Well, I'm just tanking the bow. Can you just move out the raid, Slender, please? Thank you. Nyatha's got it. Turn it away from the raid, please, Nyatha.
Yeah, sorry. can I like pull it or? Oh, Deal has it.
Careful the devastation, guys.
You still got it. Make sure it's not in the red. You'd have the max range. Just turn it.
I can't like. Oh,
Now you can turn it.
Innerfate and healers, whatever. Healers are getting
I'm
up.
home.
Yeah.
I'll innovate Atalanta.
Get to the middle, guys. Move back and get to the middle.
It would be unfair
Or
to
just
make
be on
you
Ard
fight
or
all
Magma
four
Doodle or wherever.
advisors at once, but fair treatment was never shown to my people. I'm just returning the favor.
Pump the Darkener. Pop your
Fuck's
heroes.
sake, I'm conflagged.
Did your staff not work?
Yeah, I didn't.
You might be able to pick it up. Stay away from Astromancer, guys. Don't go near the Astromancer, guys.
I'll try and if I can get some big heals. I can remember.
You're really fucked.
Yeah, I'm gonna get stunned here.
Yeah, the raid's doing okay though, staying away.
I need
Oh no, we
healing
got a
on,
conflag.
thanks. I'm home.
Oh, that's unlucky.
I'm dead.
Die, let's go again.
I have the eye.
Let everyone run back. Oh, quicker.
Did I over aggro the bow or did he die?
He died, he got double hit quite hard and I couldn't top him in time.
Okay.
I would like a quick assign of healers. Because I'm spam healing the tanks, I can't heal level 1 as well. We need 2 on the tanks, 1 on level 1, and then 2 on raids / whatever.
Yeah, we can allocate so it's better that way. That sounds good actually.
Re-equip whips.
DPS in that phase 3 seemed actually okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I had my chicken equipped because you know, instant combat. So.
But did he get aggro?
Did I get aggro?
No,
I
talk
know,
to
just
Clem
like-
in chat.
Does do a lot of threat, doesn't it? Pots.
So the way these bosses work is if the moment they become alive, if you're further than 30 yards away, you get an instant set amount of threat to you.
You just don't get the threat reset, and I think it's 45 yards, so it's a lot more.
Yeah.
We have if you're in the middle, you never have a problem. We've done it a lot of times in the other raid, and we have never had a problem.
Yeah, I think I was just a tiny bit too far.
Yeah,
before
yeah.
He became alive.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I'll reposition.
Yeah, just watch out, you're not too far away, but.
Hmm.
Repurpose, which tank did you want to heal? Kiksu, can you focus healing level 1 as a primary?
Yes.
Well, I can heal both things, but I need a second healer.
Yeah.
Firecracker should be on the thing.
Yeah, so fire, can you be primarily on Shall and Diggles, please, as a primary? If you can put 3 hots on level 1 if you have any downtime, and you've got no hots to refresh, please throw a level 1, but your primary is Shall and Diggles. Me and Telendra are going to red heal. That's phase 3. Obviously I'll throw heals when it's necessary, but if everything is going really well and everyone's playing their character pretty well, the raid damage should be quite low, and we will be able to help heal the tanks. But yeah, assigned healing is probably better, period.
And one more thing, I need a Tremor Totem closer to the tanks if possible.
Whose
They'll
group are you,
take
sir?
us Necking, because they get feared.
Yeah, so Magma Doodle, can you make sure your Tremor is near the stairs? But just make sure all your totems are near the stairs, because level 1 will be in range there too. So then just Johnny and Nyatha, that's where the totems are going to be in your group, that's all.
They'll be placed during the weapon spawning, I'm guessing, and then...
and then it's going to roll over.
Yeah.
They'll only have 30 seconds lifespan if they don't get refreshed there, to be honest, so...
So if I can DPS the Darkener in phase 3, why can't I do it right away?
There's no point
It's
getting
just
one
no
shot and
point.
you don't have your legendary weapons to benefit from it.
Right.
Whereas we're taking the risk
For, yeah.
in phase
right.
3 for you to give the raid 25% extra spell damage, I think it is. It's just huge.
I think in this phase 1 you can actually prolong the fight as long as you want, actually, can't you?
Yeah, there's
You
no
just don't
enrage
progress.
timer and you can just figure things out, yeah.
Yeah.
The entire raid could regen to 100% mana before we go to phase 2, technically.
Refreshing CR cooldown and shit like that if you want.
Yeah, that ready checks for power buffs.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my bad, we're missing wisdom and shit.
Let's get going.
Can you rebuff Salve on Druids? I ain't got Salve.
You're unmarked as a tank, so you should definitely get it, yeah. Wingers is missing salve.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Energy. Power. My people are addicted to it. A dependence made manifest after the Sunwell was destroyed. Welcome to the future. A pity you are too late to stop it. No one can stop me now. Salama Ashalanore.
I need to get closer.
Let us see how your nerves hold up against the Darkener, Thaladred. Prepare yourselves!
Lee! Perfect position if we can get the next gaze to kill him here.
should be alright, I think.
Yeah, here is still good.
You have persevered against some of my best advisors.
I'll do perfectly.
But none can withstand the might of the Blood Hammer. Behold, Lord Sanguinar.
Blood for blood.
I need to get closer. Not still recharging.
Capernian will see to it.
Oh,
that
what
your
a troll.
stay Here is a short one.
Thus endure I reign supreme.
Well, now there's no reason for you to be there, mate.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
I guess you were judging actually, weren't
He threw one, yeah, I saw.
you? You know, no reason to be in that level though.
Yeah, let the tanks take the debuff, Lonathar. Are you in any resistance gear, or is this just your normal?
This is normal.
So it's just a warlock tank because they've got good threat?
Yeah.
And are generally tanky, yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
Have like 11k HP.
Proven worthy to test
Are
your
you
skills
below
against
10 right
my
now?
Master engineer, Telemachus.
Are you missing anything? Do you have kings?
No.
Level
I
1
must-
really needs kings. That's a big no-go.
Yeah, it must have been overridden with all the power boss being redone.
Okay.
Get rid of
Simon,
some
you have
conflicts.
not got hit once. I'm so proud. I'm like a proud father.
Kind of professional.
You said
I'm proud
in-
of you as well, Simon, mate.
Yeah, you said it, and you've Isuel and Rainy just love to take damage. It seems.
Didn't Blink Strike drop? You can show me that if you want.
I can't cast that yet.
I'll dedicate healing on Maggie on this phase. By the way, healers.
Stuff in the rain.
Cast that yet. Still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. Not still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. Not still recharging.
What is that?
It's on you, Talendo. Just get out the raid when you can.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, better. Got 40 seconds now. Kill the bow.
Good one again, Nyatha. Thank you. Do what you can. If you have to melee
It's
tank it, just
supposed
do
to
it.
just melee me?
It does more damage in melee, it seems. So, but you've got a lot more armor. So.
Yeah, about that.
Oh, okay.
Fucking hell, man.
Hey, kill the Devastator, please. I need time to loot the bulwark and get to place.
10 seconds on
Perhaps I
phase.
underestimated you.
I've
It
got
would
3
be
minutes.
unfair to make you fight all 4 advisors at once, but fair treatment was never shown to my people. I'm just returning the favor.
Oh, Perros, let's kill Darkener. No totems again, unfortunately. Mag's dead.
I can't cast that yet. It is too far away. That's still recharging.
Does the use effect on the shield?
Lonathar, you shouldn't be killing Darkener. You're a melee.
Cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Does the use effect on the shield work on this too?
Yes.
The damage reduction.
Yes.
Shall. You have to kite.
I gotta fucking.
Drop shall.
Still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Radiant's
The
coming for you.
damage is so low, you need to get that down ASAP.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, dude, unfortunately.
Can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I'm out of range.
Forgive me, my prince. I have.
I need to drag Lord Sagonar, pick up Kilthas.
What?
Sometimes one must take matters into one's
So Shall, your ad would normally be dead here, and you'd pick up the first Phoenix. And you'd start kiting the Phoenix off the stairs on the purple below. And you'd just go left to right in a big circle on the purple ground. You wouldn't never outrange your healers, Shall, when you're kiting the Phoenixes.
The purple ground where the boss is standing, right?
Right now. Yeah, so you never kite the Phoenixes on the platform, the brown platform. So the normal purple ground, and you just kite in one big circle, but always staying in range of your healers.
Alright.
And we'll hopefully have hunters roughly in those directions, giving you frost traps, things like that. That's when we'll start getting mind controls. Hunters and rogues would help with the mind controls with their wing clips and shivs. More Phoenixes will spawn. Shall will do his best to pick them up. Even Magma Doodle can help kite Phoenixes if it gets to a point where Shall cannot pick one up, because it's rather an elemental shaman frost shot kite, then it can start killing and destroying the raid. Obviously Shall can then taunt off once you've got good threat on his cooldown, things like that. We would kill a Phoenix egg. When the Phoenix dies, it changes into an egg and it'll respawn. We kill certain eggs, we ignore other eggs, and we kill certain eggs to try and manage the amount of it's Phoenix population control. That will be called for you as well. The boss will start doing a Pyroblast cast and he shields himself. We need to do 80k damage and then kick it. Both rogues will be on the boss the entire time doing kicks on. Is it just not? It's called Fireball, is it? Level?
Yeah.
The normal one. Yeah. Kicking Fireball, Skrukken. That'll be your 100% primary, because the
It
rogues
should
may
just
have
be everyone
sometimes-
because it's quite like every 6 seconds, so you need more people to do it
as well. Did we have exposed armor on them? The Sang guy, the one that fears.
Rainy is expose armor this week. Just ask him.
Are both rogues on the other guy though to start with in phase 3?
In phase 3, only Dark is on the skull.
Okay. He's got
If
like
Dark, if you can help do level, does Dark stay the entire time to keep the buff refreshed? How long's the debuff?
Yeah, just until like 20%, then he can leave.
Dark, can you do expose armor will be for the hunters then, won't it?
Yeah. It's more useful if
angry
you have more
afterwards.
hunters though, and we only had 100 there, so it didn't really make sense for him.
So Rainy will be doing expose on the melee, on the melee mob in start phase 3 Fury. Do you mean the Lord Sanguinar?
Yeah, mate, that's fine. Yeah, I didn't realise we had Rainy on it.
Yeah, Rainy will be guaranteed.
And don't forget to equip your weapons again.
Yeah, re-equip. I struggled to get the healing mate on that one. Where did it die?
Yeah, it's always a nightmare trying to find it.
Did it die on the start?
Yeah, you can just keep on picking shit up though, so if you just like...
I did, and then because DPS was a little bit lower at that time with the hunter issue, I only had 4 seconds, so it's just, I didn't have time.
Yeah, it is rough. I struggle all the time with it, so...
I have a question. For the kiting of the Darkener in that phase, it seems like whoever gets targeted just runs from one side of the room to the, and then it targets someone else, and then that person runs to the other side of the room. Is it possible to do more of a circular action so the caster group isn't following him all the time?
I would say that's the best. If it goes to a melee, that single melee needs to bring it towards the raid in the middle and run that way. And if it's a ranged, the range should keep it towards the back of the room in a circle here, yeah. And if it targets a melee, if it's to the left of the room, bring it over here. If it's to the right of the room and it comes to a melee, just bring it up towards the ranged, yeah. It'll stop the ranged having to constantly stutter to keep DPS up, yeah.
Yeah, just if whoever gets targeted, if they just maybe don't run in a straight line